right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, yeah. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. They go play action for Murray. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Third and long. The motion man here is McLaurin. Now Murray on 3rd and long. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They run again with Wright. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. On the ground, it is the rookie from Oklahoma. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Murray. To the right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. Here's Murray. Working free downfield. It is Williams. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Murray. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And third down coming up.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On first down, a run for right. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back on the ground and back to right. Room to run at the 35. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks, the guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the first down.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here's 1st and 10. Allen in motion. They'll run out of the gun with right. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. L'Jarius Sneed in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his first touchdown this year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Murray on third down. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A carry here for Wright. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his big tight end, Henry.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. To throw, it's McCarthy. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. We'll go down as an incomplete. He's looking for Jalen Wright out of the backfield. Third down coming up.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
To throw is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Head up. This is right. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Here's a screen coming for Wright. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 52 yards away. And that one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Dolphins will open up a 9-0 lead. So, after his field goal, Bates backed out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The motion man here is McLaurin. 2nd down, Murray. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half.
On 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is right. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he'll get about 5. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On second down, here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
The motion man here is McLaurin. From the gun, it's Murray. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
To throw again is Murray. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Try again. It's second and 10. Throwing again is Murray. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins will take over at their own 15.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come up here, first and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we have reached halftime, and the difference is a dozen at the break. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. On 1st and 10, Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Murray now on 2nd down. Under pressure, he's going to go down. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Miami.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Williams, the tight end, is in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem at a sink, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point something's going to break your way, and They desperately need it.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. Still on the move. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 84 yards. Touchdown, L.A. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. He'll drop to throw. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll run with right. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Give here to right. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. 3rd down. 3 to go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Second and 11. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
I I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a great example of why staying on schedule and ahead of the sticks is so critical. Because even after that big 3rd down pickup, it's not enough for the first, and it brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the 20-yard line.
Show my stock, but still stack tall, you still can't trade me. Storms are minor, but you know she living major. When you flying up these, ain't no killers.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Third and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. The motion man here is McLaurin. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On the give, it's right. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came. He's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. First and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, L.A. Back to the air one more time. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard. The motion man here is McLaurin. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chargers. First down, they wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
Desperation time now setting here in the fourth quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the Chargers are going to be looking at a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll stick to the ground. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Throwing here on third and goal. And he will score! Game on! Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown Chargers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Motion man, set right. A shotgun handoff to right. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground Continue to work the clock or stay aggressive. Try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They face 2nd down and 7. Now whistles here and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now McCarthy. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. Here's 1st down. The motion man here is McLaurin. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He keeps it himself.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. The motion man here is McLaurin. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. We are set for 4th and long. They'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
On 1st down, a run for right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back on the ground and back to right. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Down and 9. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On 3rd down, they go with right. Team headed out for the Dolphins as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win here for the Dolphins. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.